Cross Keys is right there. Cross Keys Airport is right there, and they're dumping people from
traffic with Skyhawk about
13,000 feet. Oh, I don't see anybody there. Let's see if we put the traffic on. And we do unrestricted. That's Republic Airlines. I don't see anybody. Maybe that's them. No, that's way too high. Oh no, that is it. That's the jump lane right there. November 104 Juliet Papa. That's the Caravan jump lane. So they're at 11,000 feet.
Skyhawk 318.
They're going to dump probably like 12 or 13 people in the plane right now. That's really crazy. You go into land over there, and there's like people come flying down like 60 miles an hour diagonally across you in front of the runway. And what else we got? Republic Airlines at 9,500 feet, or actually 11,000 feet, so I don't see him, but over there somewhere. If you take your power back a little bit, it'll help you with your altitude. Someday you'll have autopilot, and this will all be for emergency use only, but it's good. Like, I hand flew a plane for about an hour and a half the other day, which I almost never do, and it's definitely a lot easier when you can turn an autopilot on and do some tasks without having to fly the plane or hold the altitude and heading and wings level. Let's just go, once we pass Chislehurst, let's go a little bit to the right, and we'll stay as far away from the Philly airspace as we can. Even though we wouldn't quite be in it, I want to give ourselves a little cushion.
Over, White Sky, so we have the field 2,500, Sober. Break traffic, 1091 on the downwind for runway.
Just watch your altimeter.
Lakewood traffic, Skyhawk 318 is turning right base, runway 24, Lakewood.
What's this thing?
What's that? Oh, that's just a light for the panel.
Oh, okay.
So,
Traffic Caravan.
in the event that none of these panel lights were here, like in Zulu Hotel, that is your only panel light. Be your best friend if you got in Zulu Hotel. So if you pull this out just a little bit to like 23 and a half or so, it'll help you, because we're just burning a lot of gas. We're not going much faster. There you go. You might have to adjust the trim on the nose up a little bit, but we're going right now. We're going about as fast as this plane will go.
Turning final approach, runway 24, Lakewood.
So we're well clear of the vertical tops of these two towers.
We're 1,400 feet above them.
Yep. Okay, so we're just on the edge of the Class B shelf, but we're under it, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think that white water tower, that water tower way out in front of us is Vincenttown. So at this point, if you just want to head toward that water tower, you'll be on a direct course to Flying W. Flying W pattern, anyway. What did we take off on? We took off on 1, right?
Yep.
So I don't see or hear anybody over there at the moment. I'm going to set my traffic back to a little more reasonable setting, unrestricted. We'll just go normal. Gets rid of all the airline traffic that's 10,000 feet above us. So I kind of wish those hot air balloons had an ADS-B transmitter, and I don't know why they don't.
I thought they had to after January.
I don't see anything, do you? No. I mean, he might be really low, but I don't know that they do. That's a good question. I don't know why, they don't.
Because I know weather balloons do.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen anything from that guy or anybody else. I know those little powered parachutes and Even some of the light sports, I don't think. But
I think Class G is the only place you don't need ADS-B nowadays.
Well, he may be working it, so he's, I mean, even if he left the Flying W, though, if that were the case. I'm going to look that up right now. You got the plane?
I have the plane. It's pretty out here today.
Yeah, it is nice, man.
A little hazy, but
I was out early this morning, and you could see New York pretty clearly. I've seen it clear, but it was pretty clear.
Final strength traffic, Cessna 180 units downwind, 28 km.
So it has to do with whether they have an electrical system or not, and probably not going to be able to. Oh, so if the aircraft was not certificated with an electrical system, including balloons,
Good traffic, yellow cover final, 24, stop. Check traffic, 00 Hotel is 5 to the west and inbound for 19er. Check. Tire 3 kilo, left crosswind, 24, Lakewood.
Huh. Okay, so you got to be below 18,000 feet. You can't not be in the Class B airspace, but you are allowed in the Mode C veil of the Class B airspace. So he's operating under the outer shelf, inside the Mode C veil, and as long as the balloon was not certificated with an electrical system, which it wouldn't have been, it's all legal at the moment. It seems like a simple thing to come up with a handheld. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go turn a little bit to the right and get toward Flying W. That's the water tower at Vincenttown. And Flying W Airport should be pretty obvious to us. I don't have eyes on it yet, but...
More? To the right?
No, that's right. That water tower's Vincenttown. So... Let me come out this way a little bit because we're going to have to come back in and swing it to land on 1. There you go, that's fine. We're going to have to go out to the water tower, come all the way back in.
The hotel is 2 to the left, and we will be entering a midfield upwind for 19er. Check.
So there's your nurseries right there.
Yep.
And the airport is right over there. I'm pointing in front of your face again, but the airport is over there. I can see the runway threshold.
Lakewood traffic, Skyhawk 318 is turning right crosswind.
You see the solar panels? See the solar panels over to your left that look like water? Those are just to the left of the approach end of the runway, and your horse track should be right in front of you somewhere. Where's that horse track? Still don't see it?
No.
Austin County traffic, he's going to depart on the left now on runway 19 Austin County.
It's okay. Remember the red barns I always tell you about that are in the middle of the nursery? They're right over there. So the runway, Leo, the runway goes that way. It's behind the tree line. You're like,
Check traffic, 00 Hotel is left.
you're going to go out here, come back in on a 45. There's the red barns in the middle of the nursery, right? See those two white lights? Those are the red barns in between those lights.
Okay.
So we're going to go around the water tower and head back toward that red barn. So let's get down to 1,500 feet. We got our frequency.
Traffic up about 2 miles out to
Remarks.
Listen to the ATIS real
Density
quick.
altitude 500. Automated weather observation 2321 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 21 Celsius. Dew point 14 Celsius. Altimeter 3019er.
3019, look good.
Density altitude 5.
I'm going to give you a little bit of lights here on your panel just for the heck of it. That's about as good as it's going to get. And keep the plane coming down. You see those two white lights in the red barn. There's actually 3 lights now, and the red barn's in the middle of that nursery. We're going to swing out here and come back into it. And the wind is really calm, and it doesn't look like there's anybody else here for some reason. We're the only ones flying tonight. There's McGuire. There's Trenton up there, and Northeast Philly is right over on the end of the Rancocas. I've got to turn this back up. Have you been over to PNE yet, at Northeast Philly?
No.
We didn't do that yet either?
No.
That's a good power control one to do when we get up there.
We'll start turning.
You can see that there's a silo right there, and there's another silo. If you just make an arc inside those 2 silos, kind of pretend you're going to fly over them